Hello. On December 14th, 2012, I was walking through my family room when I heard the devastating news that a shooter had shot children and adults at Sandy Hook Elementary School. I dropped whatever it was that I was holding at the time and stood in shock as I watched this story unfold. I just kept saying to myself, surely this cannot be true. Unfortunately, it was true. Along with the rest of the nation, I watched the horror as tears rolled down my face. It seemed like the world had stopped. It had stopped for those babies and heroes in the school. The days that followed brought more reports and stories of what those children went through. With each story, my heart broke over and over again. I could not stop thinking about it. It was impossible. My world stopped as an artist when I was walking in a crosswalk on July the 26th, 2011, and was hit by a truck due to a drunk driver on drugs. It took the paintbrush right out of my hands. In a split second, my world as I knew it had come to a stop. But on December 14th, 2012, something happened that was far worse than anything I had been through, and it made me really think. Then it came to me. I was hit on the 26th. There were 26 victims. I told a friend of mine that I was going to paint all 26 angels in a huge watercolor painting and give it to Sandy Hook. You see, had I not been hit, I would still be on the road doing art shows. So the story of Innocence began. What started as a painting to show who these children and heroes were turned into a journey that took me 4 months to complete, because I was not just painting brush strokes, I was painting story strokes. I'm not a portrait artist. I faced a white piece of watercolor paper 26 times, knowing that if I missed a line or a detail, it would not be the beautiful face I was painting. How did I do it? I did it because I became very close to each one. Here is the story of Innocence, my gift to Sandy Hook. My stories were growing, and my heart was filling with more and more love each time I put a paint stroke on the paper. There were days the sun simply would not cooperate, and days I would put my light on the painting, which I do not like to do, just to paint even a shirt, a dress, or something in the painting. My friends were telling me to take my time, that it would be done, and there was no need to rush. My heart was telling me that I needed to do this. I was anxious to learn even more about these wonderful children and heroes of Sandy Hook. The emotions I felt each time I completed one of these beautiful faces was beginning to be overwhelming. I had been especially focused on making sure their ages were all the same, that wonderful age of 6 and those few who had already turned 7. I saw little dreams shattered. I saw little lives taken. I wondered what each one would have accomplished had they had the chance. Innocence was almost complete. I had finished 21 Angels. I had spent nearly 4 months learning about these precious children and heroes. I had become close to all of them. For a while now, I had another emotion, that of finishing this gift of love I had for Sandy Hook. I almost wanted to stop at this point because if I never completed the last angel, I would always have them in my patio room. Innocence now had 26 angels, children, and heroes. But it had more than that. I looked at what I had completed, and they were all there the way I had wanted them to be. They were their personalities. My story strokes had done what I had wanted. I have faced 26 blanks of white watercolor paper and turned each one into a precious being. Each one of them, through their stories, helped me capture who they are. I named this painting Innocence, for they were truly innocent. They lived their short lives with love for those around them. The children had no cares. The heroes had no fears. They loved animals, loved playing and learning. They loved teaching and giving. They loved their families. The children loved their teachers, and the teachers loved their children. They were taken before they could chase their dreams.